Last time what happened?
Voi vittu kun mitä Deep Sea noi tekee.
And so we continue.
We're going to Lotherin. Yay. Oh, look at that.
And I expect each of you to supply these men. We must... and quickly. There are those who would take advantage of our weakened state if we let them. We must defeat this Darkspawn incursion, but we must do so sensibly and without hesitation.
Your Lordship, if I might speak. You have declared yourself Queen Anora's regent, and claim we must unite under your banner for our own good.
Unite.
But what of the army lost at Ostagar? Your withdrawal was most... fortuitous.
Everything I have done has been to secure Ferelden's independence. I have not shirked my duty to the throne, and neither will any of you!
Take it.
The Banon will not bow to you simply because you demand it.
Understand this. I will brook no threat to this nation from you or anyone.
Bantegan, please!
Your Majesty, your father risks civil war. If Eamon were here...
Bantegan, my father is doing what is best.
Did he also do what was best for your husband, your
Oh! Burn, bitch! Oh, burn.
Wake up, gentlemen. More travelers to attend to. I'd guess the pretty one is the leader.
Pretty.
They don't look much like them others, you know. Maybe we should just let these ones pass.
Nonsense. Greetings, travelers.
Highwaymen, preying on those fleeing the Darkspawn, I suppose.
They are fools to get in our way. I say, teach them a lesson.
Now, is that any way to greet someone? A simple 10 silvers, and you're free to move on.
Your toll collectors, then?
Indeed, for the upkeep of the Imperial Highway. It's a bit of a mess, isn't it?
Fixing the highway? I think not.
Not much gets past you, I see.
It's not really a toll. We're just robbing you, see?
Do shut up. Even a Genlock would have understood that.
Forget it, I'm not paying.
Well, I can't say I'm pleased to hear that. We have rules, you know.
Right. We get to ransack your corpse, then. Those are the rules.
You can certainly try.
Well, this is going nowhere. Let's finish this, gents.
Yeah!
So, here, get the leader. Because usually in these kind of groups, like these, you get the leader, you're done.
It shall be done. Very well. As you say.
Bada boom, bada beam. Done!
All right.
I think we work well
surrender.
together.
We're just trying to get by before the Darkspawn get us all.
Get by! You're a freaking criminal.
Yes, I'm a criminal. I admit it. I apologize.
I want some questions answered.
Well, what could I tell you? We aren't even from these parts.
What's going on in Lotherin?
It's packed full. The band took his men north with Tear and Logain, so there's no one looking out for it except a few Templars at the chantry. Well, I was just trying to feed my family, you know?
Have you heard about any survivors from the battle?
Couple, maybe. A group of wounded ash warriors came by earlier. Got right out of their way.
What news have you heard?
Everyone's saying how the Grey Wardens betrayed the king during the Darkspawn fight. Got him and themselves killed. Turn Logain pulled out just in time. First thing he's doing as regent is putting a bounty on Grey Wardens.
I'm done with questioning.
Well then, let me go!
Follow my lead. I could use some soldiers.
What, are you joking, right? I could never be a soldier.
Hand everything you stole.
Yes, of course. The coins we collected are right here. Just over 100 silvers. The rest is in the chests we brought. I swear.
Then get the hell out of here.
Bless you. The Darkspawn can have this place.
Templar. God, my right side of my face kind of feels dry. Probably because my nose started bleeding just a few minutes ago. I don't know where. Good morning, the same thing. It's always nice to wake up when you think there's just snot coming out of your nose, but when you just look at your hand, it's starting to get like blood red, and then you run to your bathroom and half of your face is pretty much like red also. It's really like good morning, nice good morning wake up call for myself.
Well, there it is.
Lotherin. Pretty as a painting.
Ah, so you have finally decided to rejoin us, have you? Falling on your blade in grief seemed like too much trouble, I take it.
Is my being upset so hard to understand? Have you never lost someone important to you? Just what would you do if your mother died?
Before or after I stopped laughing?
Right.
Right, very creepy. Forget I asked.
Oh, you have been very quiet, Alistair.
Yes, I know. I was just thinking.
No wonder it took so long, then.
Oh, I get it. This is the part where we're shocked to discover how you've never had a friend your entire life.
I can be friendly when I desire to. Alas, desiring to be more intelligent does not make it so.
Anyway, I thought we should talk about where we intend to go first.
I need to look for Fergus. He might be still alive.
He was out scouting in the wilds, wasn't he? That's what the king said.
Then attempting to look for him there would be foolish. He is either dead or he managed to flee to the north.
Thanks.
Very sensitive.
I am simply saying that it is foolish to mount a rescue when you have no notion where this man is and the wilds are overrun with darkspawn. You will either find him somewhere outside the wilds with other survivors, or not at all.
That doesn't mean I shouldn't look for him.
That's exactly what it means. You wish to do this brother of yours a service? Avenge him. The time to look for survivors will come later.
Fine!
I think what Flemeth suggested is the best idea. These treaties, have you looked at them?
No. No, I haven't. Yet, I think. No, I haven't.
There are three main groups that we have treaties for. The Dalish Elves, the Dwarves of Orzammar, and the Circle of Magi. I also still think that Arleman is our best bet for help. We might even want to go to him first.
Then we need to find these people.
I can give you directions if you like.
Where will Logain be?
If he isn't out in the field with his army, he's probably going to be at the palace in Denerim. We can go to Denerim, but somehow I suspect that they're not going to let us just walk around. Only a suspicion, of course.
Circle of Magi.
That would be at their tower on Lake Carlinhard to the north. We'll be looking for the first enchanter, whoever that is.
Dwarves.
We would need to speak to their king in Orzammar. That means heading west into the Frostback Mountains, which won't be easy.
And daily shelves.
If we head eastward, towards the Brazilian forest, we should hear word of one of the clans that wanders that area. Hopefully they will still be there.
Arleman.
He'll be at Castle Redcliffe, in the far western part of Ferelden, next to the mountain passes. If he isn't there, someone will be able to tell us where he is.
I don't need any more directions.
Then you have a plan.
Why are you leaving it up to me?
Well, I don't know where we should go. I'll do whatever you decide.
Great.
Now that is unsurprising.
Arleman is a good man, but I don't know for sure he's where we should go. I'm not going to fight about it.
Is there any way to contact the Grey Wardens?
Short of leaving Ferelden to seek them out, the only place to send word to would be Weishaupt Fortress. And that's thousands of miles away.
Sorry, brother. I guess kind of a moving and teasing my cat. What do you think we should do, Morrigan?
Go after your enemy directly. Find this man Logain and kill him. The rest of this business with the treaties can then be done in safety.
Yes, he certainly wouldn't see that coming, and it's not like he has the advantage of an army and experience and...
I was asked for my opinion and I gave it. If your wish is to come up with reasons why something cannot be done, we will stand here until the Darkspawn are upon us.
I'm ready to get going.
Fair enough. Let's head into the village whenever you're ready.
So, my friend said that talk to every freaking one. So,
I hear you drove
There'll
off
just
those
be more
bandits.
bandits
I
as
hope
soon
they don't
as you
come
leave.
back. I hear you drove off those bandits.
When are we going home?
I hope they don't come back.
oh god. So much paper everywhere. Covered in blood. That's nice. Far.
You don't look like the other folk fleeing the south. Were you in the battle?
What makes you think that?
You don't look chastened, so you're not from the wilds. And you're not a farmer. I'd guess you saw some fighting.
Yes, I was in with the King's army.
I thought them that survived already marched north with the Tairn. You must be a survivor, or a deserter. Lucky you, I guess.
I should
Don't
go.
let me stop you.
I don't want to talk to him. He sounds like a dick.
I hear you drove off those bandits.
I want to go
I
home.
hope they don't come back.
to Lotherin because I thought it would be safe.
Where can we go? Where can we
Stop
go?
looking at me, mongrel.
we needed more
fighting here.
Don't you see how scared everyone is?
Why do you keep staring at me so, you flea-ridden beast? Can you not tell when you are not wanted? I enjoy company of creatures of the wild, not stench-ridden domesticated wolves. And he persists. Maddening!
Good job, Aldi.
I hear you
I
drove off
want to go
those
home.
bandits.
We came here to get
I
away
hope they
from the
don't come back.
fighting.
A few knights have come through here searching for some holy artifact. None of them stopped to help.
I hear you drove off those bandits. I hope
I don't
they
like
come
this
back.
war.
Terrible for Queen
Why did we
Lenora
come
that her
here?
young king is dead, and she not even with child.
So she's not with a child, huh? Apparently for Kaylin, she maybe be boring. Ha! Ha ha! Okay.
I brought my family to Lotherin
Blah
because
blah
I
blah
thought
blah
it would
blah
be safe.
blah 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 blah. Not listening.
You there.
If you're looking for safe shelter, I'll warn you.
I brought my
there's none
family
to
to
be
Lotherin
found.
because I thought it would be safe.
Move on if you can. Lothering's lost.
What do you mean?
We've had refugees streaming from the south for the last 2 days. The chantry and tavern are full to bursting. There simply isn't enough food to go around, and we Templars can barely keep order. You'd be better off elsewhere, my friend.
Oh, thanks for the warning.
Best of luck wherever you might go.
I'm sorry about the so-called burp, I think.
We were lucky.
It's just a guess, but I'm thinking everyone in Lothering is aware of the approaching Darkspawn.
Come back.
How terrible
We were
for
lucky.
I want to go Laura that her young
We had the
king is
coin to
dead.
pay the
And
toll
she,
of
not
bandits.
even with child.
Many didn't.
Can you protect us?
What?
I don't like this place. Why did we come here? I don't like this place. I don't like... I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm scared. I want... I'm scared. I'm scared. I want to go home. I'm scared. I'm scared. I don't like... I'm scared. I'm scared. Who are you? Can you protect us?
Dog. I cannot click it.
Mother says we have to run before the bad men get here.
Greetings to you, milady. If it isn't too much to ask, might you be able to spare some bread?
What happened to you?
We thought it would be safer in Lothering, that the Terran would bring his soldiers here. But bandits attacked us and took everything. Our food, our clothes, my daughter's pet lamb. Nobody cares about a few elves. Can you help us?
Why not? Oh, I met those bandits. I drove them off.
That's wonderful news. Perhaps our belongings are still there.
I can't thank you enough, friend. Even if we don't get everything back, it's good to know others will be safe.
I'm cold. I don't like this.
Then go inside.
We were lucky.
What will happen to us now that the king is
The
dead?
Chanters are still operating their...
And Eileen spoke unto the masses, My hearth is yours, my bread is yours, my life is yours. For all who walk in the sight of the Maker are one.
Hi. Alistair? Help! You don't talk much, do you?
Let all repeat the chant of light. Only the word dispels the darkness upon us.
He can't answer you. He's chanted Devons.
Is it touched in the head or something?
No, he's a chanter. One of them that can only say the chant of light. His board has letters of good deeds to be doing. My father fixed Widow Allison's roof once, and the charter paid him, he did.
A learned child is a blessing upon his parents and unto the Maker.
So, if I want to attach a roof, I talk to him.
There's all sorts of things on his board. Even travelling sellswords sometimes turn in postings.
So he really can't speak at all.
Unless it's the chant of light, no.
And so Rajmael in the heathen temple recanted. Speak only the word, sing only the chant, then the golden city is thine, spoke Andraste.
Chanter says what?
What?
Ho-ho!
You got him to speak. Ha!
What hath man's sin wrought?
Oh, he cheated.
Farewell. Oh yeah, I forgot to speak to that kid over there.
I'm cold. I don't
I shall do it.
like this. Have you seen my mother?
Depends. Who is your mother?
She's really tall, and she has red hair. We live on a big farmhold, all of us. Some mean men with swords came, and Mother told me to run to the village as fast as I could, so I did. She said she'd be right behind me, but I've been waiting and waiting, and I can't see her.
Oh. Poor kid. Where's your dad?
He went with William to the neighbours yesterday, but he didn't come back.
Shit. I don't think she's coming, kid.
Why not? Why would she leave me here?
I don't think she meant to leave you.
But she must be coming.
Well, you can come with me. I can help you find your mother.
Mother said I wasn't to go with anyone. I'm supposed to wait for her here, in the village.
The kid has been teached well, but maybe a little bit too well. Go to the chantry, kid. Someone will look after you.
I will, but only if I don't find Mother first. You're a really nice lady. Kind of like Mother. I should go look for her.
No, you shouldn't. Fuck!
I have a wonder, Alistair, if you will indulge me.
Only one?
Do I have a choice?
Of the two of you that remain, are you not the senior Grey Warden here? I find it curious that you allow another to lead while you follow.
You find that curious, do you?
In fact, you defer to a new recruit. Is this the policy of the Grey Wardens, or simply a personal one?
What do you want to hear? That I prefer to follow? I do.
You sound so very defensive.
Couldn't you crawl into a bush somewhere and die? That would be great, thanks.
Like an older sister and little brother conversations.
Hello, stranger. I don't suppose you know anyone that can make traps? I would happily pay you to make some. There's wood and nails and other goods around the village and the forest. But you probably already know that. Sorry. Come back if you make some.
Well, Alistair knows.
I shall do it.
Speak to
A few
everyone.
knights have come through here, searching for some holy
So let's
artifact.
talk about your mother for a moment.
Why don't the Templars
I'd rather
kill
talk
them?
about your mother.
Well, there's nothing to talk about. And besides, isn't your mother a scary witch who lives in the middle of a forest? Much more interesting.
To you, perhaps, you would find the moss growing upon a stone interesting.
You know what's more interesting than that? Apostates, mages outside of the tower. That's illegal, you know.
You did not read that in a book somewhere, did you? I hope the small letters did not strain you overmuch.
Or we could not talk about your mother. That works for me.
I never got those two. Look at that, it's broken. What?
Got a brother that fell at Ostergar.
As if we needed more fighting.
We're not
here.
next.
Don't you see how scared everyone is?
It would be safe.
Well. I'm gonna just sell some shit.
You got a bed for the night. You taken care of.
No, actually, I was hoping I could help you.
Don't need blades right now. We need beds, food, and an end to all these sad sots. I don't suppose you know anything of tonics, medicines, or herbs.
No, but my friend does.
Then you may be able to do us a lot of good. All manner of travellers come through, many injured or sick. We do our best, but we're out of supplies. There's medicinal herbs in the woods to the north. If you make a few poultices, I'll scrape together some sort of payment. I'll write all you need to know in this note here.
Okay. That was weird. Okay. Okay. I'm sorry, I cannot speak anymore.
We're planning on running that mine until the last minute. Lotherin's orders.
The king is dead. And she not even a child.
Maybe she was just way too boring for Kalen.
Did you speak to that knight yesterday? Said he was from Redcliffe.
He talked to everyone in the tavern. How are we supposed to know where the urn of sacred ashes is? Might as well ask us how to get to the moon.
He said that all the Redcliffe knights were looking for it, as if they didn't have anything better to do. I don't get it.
Urn of sacred ashes, huh? Interesting. Very, very interesting.
Well, look what we have here, men.
Fuck!
I think we've just been blessed.
Uh-oh. Logain's men.
Yes, I noticed.
Didn't we spend all morning asking about a woman by this very description?
No,
and
you
everyone
didn't.
said they hadn't seen her.
It seems we were lied to.
Gentlemen, surely there is no need for trouble. These are no doubt simply more poor souls seeking refuge.
They're more than that. Now stay out of our way, sister. You protect these traitors, you'll get the same as them.
What makes you think we're traitors?
Tern Logain claims the Grey Wardens betrayed the king. Or haven't you heard?
Oh, great.
Enough talk! Take the warden into custody. Kill this sister and anyone else that gets in your way.
What?
Let's make this quick.
I'm gonna kick your ass!
Enemies ahead!
Up, 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 up.
All right, you've won. We surrender.
Good. They've learned their lesson and we can all stop fighting now.
I don't want him to... I don't want them reporting to Logain.
Please wait!
They have surrendered. They were no match for you. Let them be.
Well, start running very fast like your ass is on fire. Now go!
Yes, thank you, thank you!
I apologize for interfering, but I couldn't just sit by and not help.
Who the hell are you anyhow?
Let me introduce myself. I am Liliana, one of the lay sisters of the chantry here in Lothering. Oh, I was.
And is there something you wanted from me?
I joined the chantry to live a life of religious contemplation. But I am no priest, not even an initiate.
I'm chaotic. Pleasure.
Those men said you're a Grey Warden. You will be battling the Darkspawn, yes? That is what Grey Wardens do. I know after what happened, you will need all the help you can get. That's why I'm coming along.
Why are you so eager to come with me?
The Maker told me to.
Can you elaborate?
I know that sounds absolutely insane, but it's true. I had a dream. A vision.
More crazy? I thought we were all full up.
Yeah.
Look at the people here. They are lost in their despair, and this darkness, this chaos, will spread. The Maker doesn't want this. What you do, what you are meant to do, is the Maker's work. Let me help.
Very well. I will not turn away help when it's offered.
Perhaps your skull was cracked worse than Mother thought.
Thanks.
Thank you. I appreciate being given this chance. I will not let you down. Indeed.
Now, before we start. Oh, the music. La 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 la. Okay. That looks a lot more better on her. Yep, looks a lot more better on her. Yosh, we have bows. She has a bow. Ah, it's going right through me.
What do you wish of me?
Ah, I'm sorry. I wasn't supposed to do that.
You're here about food. Take it up with that bleeding runt by the chantry. I got other gear to sell.
You're out of food?
A whole mess of refugees come in and leave near every night. All have hungry bellies, sad tales, and mementos for barter. I sold that bleeding merchant outside about half my larder 2 weeks back, and now he's charging outrageous sums for all my food.
And the merchant is getting away with it?
Well, now, that gouger isn't careful, he'll wind up in the cage with a canary, or worse. Mark my words. People get more desperate by the day.
I'll see what I can do with the merchant.
You will? Odd thing to be doing. But we'd appreciate it.
Show me what you got. That'll do. That'll do to you. Fine. Don't need that. That. Need that. Or that. Just apparently I did. Stupid me. This goes to her.
I am grateful.
Whoa.
'Tis thoughtful indeed.
And this goes to her too.
A fine gift. You have my thanks.
And this goes to her.
Oh, how dear of you. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. This goes to me. There.
I've got a cousin in the Templars. He says the mages in the tower out on Lake Talentod are all turning into demons.
They always say that, though.
fuck?
They say your mother is Flemeth, a witch of the Kukari Wilds.
They also say that washing your feet in winter makes you catch cold in the head, but we all know that is not true. But sometimes they are right, and they are right in this.
You know the stories about...
Of course. You think my mother would let me go without telling me all the stories of her youth?
My mother told me stories too. She was the one who kindled my love of the old tales and legends.
My mother's stories curdled my blood and haunted my dreams. No little girl wants to hear about the wilder men her mother took to her bed, using them till they were spent, then killing them. No little girl wants to be told that this is also expected of her once she comes of age.
I see.
No, you don't. You really don't.
Jesus fucking Christ!
Back off. I have the right to charge.
You...
Oh, I'm sorry.
Any of you step too close to my goods and I'll...
It's so nice to see everyone working together in a crisis. Warms the heart.
Oh, you there. You look able. Would you care to make a tiny profit helping a beleaguered businessman?
Why would I want to help you?
Didn't I mention profit?
No.
He is charging outlandish prices for things people desperately need. Their blood is filling his pockets. There's been so many of these men lately. Heartless opportunists, all.
'Tis only survival of the fittest. All of these cretins would do the same in his shoes, given the chance.
I have limited supplies. The people decide what those supplies are worth to them.
You bought most of your wares from these very people last week. Now they flee for their lives, and you want to talk business?
Look, stranger, I've 100 silvers if you drive this rabble off, starting with that priest. I'm an honest merchant, nothing more.
Can you beat the offer, sister?
You want me to bid against him? We don't have that kind of coin.
I suppose it's not right to run off desperate folk.
Would it help these folks if they could buy no goods at all?
They spend their very last coin because they are desperate, and this man preys upon them as surely as the bandits outside the city.
I'm not arguing anymore. Drive off this woman and get your 100 silvers. Otherwise, I'm taking my wagon and leaving.
Lower your prices or lose your goods.
Maker's breath. Sometimes it's truly not worth operating this far south.
Yep.
Just charge what you would have before this tragedy.
Fine, yes. Just stop complaining. You're giving me a headache.
A fine compromise.
So, we have come to solve every squabble in the village personally. My, but the Darkspawn will be impressed.
Thank you for your generous assistance. May the Maker watch over your path.
Thanks, Morrigan.
Are you here to make my head ache, or do you actually want to buy something?
Oh, what's supposed to happen, but let me see what you have.
It isn't much, but take a look if you want.
Oh, holy fuck, that is so expensive. Wine. Dude, you need metal shards? So wasted money on nothing. Let's go kill something. Right now.
How dare you accuse me of
Fuck
thievery?
you, quiet!
I saw you take the supplies from my... Grassland eyes are inept. A chastened would never stoop to
Kyun, Maras Shokra, Anan Nisam Kyun. You aren't one of my captors. I will not amuse you any more than I have the other humans. Leave me in peace.
You're a prisoner.
I'm in a cage, am I not? I've been placed here by the chantry.
The revered mother said he slaughtered an entire family, even the children.
Oh.
It is as she says. I am Sten of the Beresad, the vanguard of the Kunari peoples.
I'm chaotic, pleased to meet you.
You mock me. Or you show manners I have not come to expect in your lands. Though it matters little now, I will die soon enough.
This is a proud and powerful creature, trapped as prey for the Darkspawn. If you cannot see a use for him, I suggest releasing him for mercy's sake alone.
Mercy? I wouldn't have expected that from you.
I would also suggest that Alistair take his place in the cage.
Yes, that's what I would have expected.
I suggest you leave me to my fate.
I find myself in need of skilled help.
No doubt. What help do you seek?
I am sworn to defend the land against the Blight.
The Blight? Are you a Grey Warden, then?
Yes, I am.
Surprising. My people have heard legends of the Grey Warden's strength and skill. Though I suppose not every legend is true.
Would the revered mother let you free?
Perhaps if you told her the Grey Wardens need my assistance, it seems as likely to bring my death as waiting here. Farewell, then.
To be left here to starve? Or to be taken by the Darkspawn? No one deserves that. Not even a murderer.
No.
What about my food? I said enough.
This guy is like, my cabbages! The Avatar quote. My cabbages! Come at me, bro! Come at me, bro! Nope. Actually...
Run while you can!
Is that me? That there. Alistair have that. Warden's longsword. She could use that as a secondary weapon, I think.
Oh!
No secondary weapon for Liliana. Stick with the bow and arrow.
It shall be done.
Sorry if I'm not doing anything, I have a cat on my lap. That's Liliana. Over there.
I shall do it.
As
you say.
You can have him.
I shall do it.
Alistair! Mine! Oh! You bastard!
As you say.
Lotherin potion. Well, jeez. Any more shiny people? Yes. What? No. Vittu! Perkele, saatana helvetti.
Very well.
Mabari!
What the fuck?
Let's have at it!
I didn't like this part.
Just die already!
There's no glory in blood. Poor fools they.
I shall do it.
Wrong button.
All right, let's go!
What the?
Tear them apart.
Come back here.
Defend yourself.
I'm not furious again.
Oh god, I killed my barbarians. I don't want to do that. Fuck. Sup, Sten? We're going on. The invisible wall attacks again. Where are your people?
We done heard what was said. You're a warden. I don't know if you killed King Kalen, and make her forgive me, I don't care.
Thanks.
But that bounty on your head could feed a lot of hungry bellies. Attack!
Enemies approaching.
Great.
Very well.
Or
Lost.
Right there.
Very well. As you say.
A bit more time. Please.
Run while you can.
Mitä vittua? Mikä tätä hirtä vaivaa? What's wrong with my mouse? Oh god, I'm way too tired for this shit today. What's wrong with my mouse? Hold.
I shall do it.
Continue. Ah, they're chasing me! Hey, mommy!
I must maintain.
I'm way too tired for this shit. Ah ha 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 ha, I'm dying. Ah ha ha ha, Alistair's dying.
Here, come, let us end this.
As you say.
I'm dying again.
Try not to look too incompetent. It's embarrassing.
Very well.
Hello, Shrink!
I'll try to be merciful.
Yeah, merciful indeed.
Oh, you a fun one, you are.
Dude!
What do you need?
Nothing. Sweet home Alabama. But I'm coming home to you. Oh god, the song is singing in my head. Yo!
It is begun.
Find a metal shard somewhere to make traps. So Alistair can make traps. So we can help the lady with traps problem. So we need metal shards to do traps. Dude.
You're here about food. Take it up with that bleeding runt by the chantry. I got other gear to sell.
Don't worry about him. I took care of it.
You did? Well, I don't know what to say to that. Thanks.
Show me what you got. Metal shards, metal shards. Yes! I love you, man. Flasks would be nice too, though. Maybe that would be nice. Lightning rod. Oh, I need these. Oh my fucking god. That was expensive. Oh, that is expensive. Really fucking expensive. Oh my fucking god. Alistair.
Yes.
Wow. That was a mean yes.
Right.
Whoops, I wasn't playing with my own character. Ha! Lol. Ha! Ha!
Did you see the new recruiters?
What the fuck is wrong with me?
Keep your voice down if I were you. They're pressing anyone who can hold a sword into service.
Did you make any traps?
Do I scare you or something?
All strangers do. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to offend you. You seem nice. Whenever you get around to it, I appreciate it.
But I made some traps. What the fuck?
Did you make any traps? Whenever you get around to it.
But I did! Or does it have to be friggin' 5? Fuck. Fuck.
You're here about food. Take it up with that bleeding runt by the chantry. I got other gear to sell. Check the chanter's board by the chantry. There's good jobs there. I don't suppose you know anything about poison.
I have dabbled in such thing.
I figured if I kept asking, I'd find someone. I'd pay good coin for some simple poison. Something to slow them beasties down or make them think twice.
I'll see what I can do.
Thanks. I might have some ingredients in stock. Don't really know what you need.
Show me what you have. Can I buy just for you? Cheat. A little bit. A little bit. Only a little bit. Oh god, that hurt. But it's the same thing, isn't it? Fuck. Fuck.
So how is it the Terran Logain survived when even the Grey Wardens didn't make it out of that place down south?
I heard he saw just in time what those Grey Wardens were doing and saved his men. He's a hero.
There really is something so wrong with me. Fuck. That is cheating. You sons of bitches.
Another battle light. Don't give them the advantage.
Asshole.
Is that how you feel fight?
Alright, that's it.
I will. We have done well.
Toxin. 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 Toxin.
As you say.
Toxin. Poison making.
Right.
They didn't say anything. So terrible. That sounded so wrong at this point. Way too wrong. Maybe there's today mentally something wrong with me. Eh, well, I am mentally unstable person anyway. Maybe a little bit. Or am I just a little bit lying? I don't know.
Did you make any traps?
Oh, my friend did.
Whenever you get around to it, I appreciate it.
Fuck, when I level up I need to do that trap thingy. Learn to do some traps! Yay! Fuck, I hate traps.
Any luck with that poison? Or you here to see my stock?
I have what you asked for.
Splendid! If those beasties come on my land, I hope it teaches them a lesson. Yeah, it's enough gold to cover any of your expenses and then some, eh?
It is begun. I shall do it.
Because of a chantry board. And my paper hand is giving you the finger. That was weird.
You've been out to the market. There's not much to be had.
There isn't likely to be more anytime soon, that's for sure.
So tell me something, Morrigan. Did you live there in that forest your entire life?
I left it on occasion, but I always returned. Why? Is that so strange? It was my home.
But it was just you and your mother there. No one else?
Mother occasionally had company.
What? Company? Do I even want to ask?
No.
No, you really don't.
The path of righteousness is full of hardship, but the Maker smiles upon its travelers.
Okay. Accept. Accept. Look at my friend. Haunted Island.
Evil shall descend upon us!
Shut up!
The legions of evil are on your doorstep! They will feast upon our hearts! There is nowhere to run! This evil will cover the world like a plague of locusts!
Please, you're scaring the children!
Better to slit their throats now
Dude!
than let them suffer at Darkspawn hands! There! One of their minions is already amongst us! This woman bears their evil stench! Can you not see the vile blackness that fills her?
Is no one going to shut this madman up?
Be my guest. I've no urge to try out that axe of his.
Thanks.
I watch the Black Horde descend on my people! Darkness swallowed the marshes whole! This minion is but the first of those who will destroy us!
You poor man, what happened to you?
My family, my clan.
Oh wow.
Those creatures butchered them all.
That face.
Some of us fled here, but we cannot escape the Darkspawn!
It must have been horrible. How did you escape?
I ran, hearing my wife's screams as they dragged her off. She had hair the same color as yours.
Creepy. That is so creepy.
You were right. I will go.
He was right, wasn't he? There's no hope for us.
Oh, shut up. There's always hope.
You're right. We can't give up.
But we can't fight. What are we supposed to do?
We can't lie down and die either. We must go north to Denerim.
Jeez.
It shall be done.
Yeah. Some women you're supposed to find and bears. Look at that. Oh, wolf pack. Sup!
As you said.
You will learn to fear me! Have you no concern for your own existence?
For the Grey
Back! You should run while you can. Delightful. Don't feel
I'm sorry, wolf.
Force our hands.
I need a moment of rest.
That's a lot of blood.
And that's a lot of wolves.
I shall do it.
So since I have a freaking whole night to play, I'm gonna make this extra long. So. Otherwise I will die with boredom. You found a body of the boy's mother that have been have recovered her keepsake. What? And the bears. Look at that! Look at that! There's a bear. There's a black bear. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch him by the toe. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
This should be good. As you say, this is a good day.
Won the day.
Sweet home Alabama. Why is it playing in my head? Jesus Christ. I am so sorry if I piss some people off with my weird singing voice. I am so sorry. I'll just mean that I'm way too bored or some shit.
Have any luck finding herbs in the woods?
Yes, I did.
This will help many people. You're a good sort, you know.
Thanks. Can I talk to
you? Did you make any traps?
Not yet.
Whenever you get around to it, I appreciate it.
Fuck! I'm just pissed.
Let him take notice and shine upon thee, for thou hast done his work this day. And the stars stood still, the winds did quiet, and all animals of earth and air held their breath. All was silent in prayer and thanks.
What? Yes. Preveus, vittu. Assassin. That'll do. I didn't get to level up with that. Fuck. What are they on eyes? Go with stealing. That's good. Someone talk to me on Skype or something. Fuck. Sorry about the little thing right now. I'm
There's word of darkspawn stragglers, but no sign of the main horde. We are the only hope of protection this village has now, and I will not abandon.
I beg your pardon. I did not see you approach.
Sir Donald? Is that you?
Alistair? By the Maker, how are you? I was certain you were dead.
Not yet. No thanks to turn Logain.
If Arl Eamon were well, he'd set Logain straight soon enough.
If he were well? What do you mean?
The Arl is stricken with an illness that threatens his life. We have found no cure, either natural or magical.
When did this happen?
Only a few weeks ago, but he has declined quickly. No one knows the nature of the illness, and even magic has done little to slow its progress. Our only hope now is a miracle. Every knight of Redcliffe has gone in search of the Urn of Sacred Ashes. Andraste's ashes are said to cure any illness. But I fear we are chasing a fable. With each day, my hope dims.
Your friend, Sir Henrik, is dead.
What? And you have his locket? And a note? Maker's mercy. Thank you for giving me these. I would never have known otherwise.
I'm sorry about your friend.
Thank you. I wonder how many of us have met similar fates on this mad quest.
Tell me more about this urn of sacred ashes.
Supposedly, the urn contains the ashes of the prophetess Andraste. Surely you know all this.
No, I really don't.
Nothing I have found leads me to believe that this was anything more than a quest of desperation. With Henrik gone, I need to return to Redcliffe. Perhaps later I will seek out the scholar his note mentions. But I must go. Thank you again, my lady. You have been most helpful.
What, cat?
That is all. May the Maker have mercy on us.
Now play with Liliana and steal from this son of a bitch over here. Yes! Stealing successful. What did I get? Oathkeeper. Is that what I got from this son of a bitch? Crying. Oh.
As you like.
What is that? Oh. Huh. Interesting.
Yes, of course.
Okay. More army men? Or...
Let those who cry out from the shadows be comforted. Let those who seek redemption deliver.
Give a gift to yourself.
That's a wonderful thought. I don't know what to say.
You're welcome.
Those who have sinned, be forgiven.
The only person that likes about something holy, so... That's
Let it
Liliana.
rise at last to the ears of the Maker. Let him hear our unwavering faith. Let him hear our righteous dedication and enduring perseverance.
And then shall the Maker return to us. And then shall the Maker return to the Black City in heaven. And then shall the chant of light make it pure. Let all mankind be humble.
Jesus!